What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? I'm back. I'm here to do the predictions, picks for tomorrow or Saturday night main event, January 25th, 2025. And we finna go through this real quick and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think and give y'all my picks. So let's go to it. Let's head down. Okay, the first one we have the world with, and this will probably, this might be the main event. More than likely, right out the gate, this probably will be the main event. You got Jay Uso on the poster, but World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus Jay Uso. So, honestly, I don't think this is that hard of a pick. I mean, the feud wasn't good because you really didn't build nothing with them, and then Jay just comes out of nowhere to just challenge him. Kind of reminds me when he challenged Roman and stuff like that. I feel like this is another one of those situations where you think they're trying to make it look like he got a shot and the chance is something big, but he just loses. Like as you can see, didn't even really let him keep the Intercontinental title like that. Didn't even have him or with the U.S. title, didn't even have him doing much with that, like that. So it's like the odds of him winning this match are really low. I think Gunther is going to win this. I think Gunther will give the title up probably by WrestleMania. I think it's going to be tomorrow. So I got Gunther over Jey Uso. Then after that, we had right. Oh, well, I was wrong. Right, it was the Intercontinental title. I remember that used to be on SmackDown. Right now, it's on Raw. They done just switch things up now. The Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker versus Sheamus. Another feud that just had no build, no interest. Like we already seen Sheamus fight Braun Breaker and Lou. It's like all Braun Breaker has been doing is fighting Lou Kaiser and Sheamus. Like he even had a triple threat. Like what are they doing? They're not giving Braun nothing. I don't think Braun is favorited by Triple H much either, because he barely get any time, and they don't even really present him in a great manner. And then they're giving him boring nothing matches with no real builds. Like him versus Sheamus is not a build. This is what is this? This is why all these pay per views and PLEs coming all back to back to back isn't good because stuff is just being rushed. I mean, this one is pretty easy to me too, though. I seriously doubt Sheamus is just magically gonna win the title. Sheamus is another one of those people who just hasn't been doing well under Triple H. So Braun is going to probably win this. I mean, why Jay didn't come back for this title? Like, why is he just fighting Ludwig? And yeah, this is an easy one for me. Braun is definitely going to win this one. So Braun is going over on Sheamus is my pick. Dang, they don't even have pictures for these. Wow. Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. Now, this didn't really have much of a build and got thrown out of nowhere, too. But I find this to be, honestly, the most interesting match probably on the card. Just because it's like, whoa, these two big dudes. You got Braun Strowman, who's a big dude, and you got Fatu, who's pretty up there, yeah, he ain't getting the most, but they do book him at least a little strong. Kind of reminds me like how they used to book Solo in the past before the Judgment. I mean, Bloodline got all weak. It's like they're doing the same thing they did with Solo. They're doing the Jacob, But I would love to just see these two dudes go at it, like for real. I like to see Fatu and Strowman. He's a big dude, so this would be interesting. Now, who do I think is gonna win this? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu. I don't think they're gonna make Fatu, even though Solo is gone and all that. I don't think they're gonna make Fatu just go weak like Solo so quick. And Braun Strowman doesn't really win anything too big. He might win a feud against Bronson Reed, but I don't think. And then they can easily just have Bloodline cheat to beat Strowman. So I'm going with Fatu over Strowman on this one. Even though last Saturday night main event, I don't think had any interruptions much like that, but that don't mean it can't happen here. And I do believe if it didn't happen, I do believe more than likely Fatu would go over even clean on Strowman. So yeah, Jacob Fatu over Braun Strowman. And then we have the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Now this was like the worst thrown together match to me out of all of them because I feel kind of bad for Nia. Like Nia was your former women's champion and you already ready to feed her to Rhea for no reason. This was horrible for Nia Jax. Like Nia Jax literally sat there and constantly had to deal with Tiffany Stratton getting all the time, attention, and interferences during her match. But then when she have a match, Nia and Candice don't do nothing to stop it, and she could just win clean without worrying about nothing. But Nia always had to worry about Tiffany messing her up or messing something up. That's wrong. Then you put Nia in a fatal four way to see who goes against Tiffany, and then she loses in it. Nia loses the fatal four instead of just getting a rematch like other people seem to get. Nia just doesn't get her revenge on Tiffany. Nothing, huh? Then you put her in a tag match against Naomi and Bianca. She loses that. So you're not even really building her. Then you throw her again in a whack match against Bayley that she been done on SmackDown 1,000 times and have her beat Bayley real quick as if that's a meaning to beat Rhea, and then had this protected fight the whole time with Nia. Nia definitely wouldn't have been beating you up because they wouldn't have done that with Rhea. I mean, why they ain't doing this with Liv? Like, why is you not feeding Liv to Tiffany Stratton? You know, why you ain't, oh, Liv, go over there and get fed to Tiffany. You know, you have her beat you, but you quick, Triple H is quick to have Nia, a former champion, not go back and get her title and then clearly get beaten by Rhea, man. And you know Rhea's matches all in the same clean fashion, right? Rhea always wins clean and boring. It's either riptide over, 3 riptides in a row over, riptide off the top rope over, riptide through the table over. It's gonna be one of them, mainly the top rope one, cause it's Big Nia. This remind me of the old Moss thing, you know. Just want to feed old Moss to certain people because you know he big, and just like with Nia, you just want to feed her to Rhea because you know she big. You trying to hype it up like, oh, it's Nia, she's big, she could probably work, but you know dang well you're not gonna have Rhea, who just won, who's been in the feud forever with Liv, just to lose. Come on, it just bothers me because it's like, why are you so quick to feed your former champion to her like she's nothing? It kind of reminded me with EO when EO lost the title, just quick to just throw her in nothing to be nothing. Mm. And last but not least, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens set for Royal Rumble contract signing. So yeah, real, you know she winning that. This is going to be boring. Shawn Michaels better do something. This is one of the worst feuds I ever seen in my life. KO is clearly the favorite over Cody. Cody's going to probably be the same way. Once he lose that title, they're just going to job him out, make him look stupid, while KO will still be thriving. KO should not be fighting Cody Rhodes 3 times in a row when he's lost twice already and being forced down our throats. This is just sad and sickening. And then what even makes it even more scarier is the fact that they're threatening us with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, WrestleMania main event. Like, if that ain't scary as hell. They're literally threatening us with this, which kind of make you think like, oh, could Cody really lose this, you know? But that's to talk about that another day. Just know it's going to probably be more protected bullshit. Kevin Owens going to probably beat up Cody. I mean, it's the same dumb shit. It ain't like they're going to let Cody beat Kevin Owens up and then going to break it up. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So let's go over the picks one more time. I got Rhea Ripley over Nia Jax. I got Jacob Fatu over Braun Strowman. I have Braun Breaker over Sheamus. And I have Gunther over Jey Uso. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Take care.